us begin. The Mount of Olives. Cornelius, look, we're already in the fog. Tiberius, do not worry. You better look at what's happening with the members of the Synedrion. I see. They're trembling before the newly revealed. Look, Cornelius, they're dropping like flies. Tiberius, in my opinion, this is good, and they better sleep very long. Well, so be it. The heavenly phenomenon landed on the Mount of Olives. The countless people were on the top and at the foot. God himself invited everyone to come to the holy place that day. Jesus was calm. Well, at first. Then he was nervous, looking at Mother Mary that cried to the side. He did not know what to do. He walked over to Mother Mary, hugged her, and cried as well. Tears were his pure revelation. He knew that he would come back and would embrace all who knew him. Many of them did not understand, but they also just cried. And something unimaginable appeared among all the heavenly lights. It was a fireball, the one that had been here before. It went down slowly to the surface of the earth, and its hissing sound was it was enjoyable. Everyone was shouting, "Look, look, the miracle! The moon has come down onto the earth." Not the moon, but the divine power came down back to the earth again, as it once has done before. The huge ball touched the ground, and it reverberated. Steam was coming from it. Peter and the disciples and everyone saw it, knelt. The fireball hissed and emanated heat. Jesus approached it. "Father, open another world before us. I will enter through its gates and by your godly thoughts." The ball hissed. After some time, the ball's gates opened. "Lord, did you accept me?" "Yes, my son. Do not hurry to leave, for you are being watched by those whom taught you and for whom you lived." Jesus cried aloud, Mommy, my time has come." Mother Mary clung to the ground. "Stand up, dear, for I understand you, and you try to understand me. I am so sorry to go away from you and all of my disciples. Emma, I am your only begotten mother. Mommy, I know it. Rise, please. I ask you as a human and as your son. After all, you don't put me in the coffin. I'm going to Father for all of the ages, and you are with me, only in my memory, only you. Jesus, take me from here. Mom, I can't. I repeat, I can't. Jesus got down on his knees. I am sorry. I was such, but there was nothing I could do, Mom. He fell. Forgive me, dear. I'm sorry for everything. I have hurt you by my birth. Peter, Barnabas, and Paul, they couldn't stand it. They wept. Peter, well, at least you calm down. Don't tear my soul apart. Mentor, we cry purely from, well, although we cry from our hearts after all we have experienced a lot with you. Several people came out of the ball. Devarius, look, a woman is coming towards you. God, Cornelius, this is her. That's her. Devarius, can I kiss you? He blushed. Is this really you? Yes, it's me, the one who loves you. Cornelius, please leave us. Cornelius smiled. This is love, he thought. Okay, I'm leaving, but give me your word that you'll remember about me. Devarius, tell me, do you miss me? Zaria, it's not the word. I want to be with you all the time. Devarius, you will. It's not the time yet. Listen, Zaria, it feels as if I am flowing in something unusual. Is it pleasant? Very much. Then enjoy. Cornelius stood aside and looked at Devarius. Look at him. He is catching something. Oh, how nice I feel too. This lightness and fresh air, it's inspiring to me. Devarius, what, Zaria? I'll be looking forward to you. Where? At your home. But my home is in Rome. No, Devarius, your home is in the heavenly Jerusalem, where you'll come to very soon. Cornelius startled. Zaria, what about me? Cornelius, you have a family, and you will also ascend together with them to heaven. Well, Devarius was ahead of me in this too. Zaria, oh, go on. I love you. I'm pleased to hear it, but you also love yourself by this. You're the man who realized all of God, and I love you for it. Zaria, tell me, is it a dream? No, it's life. I want to be near you all the time. Just not there where you live. I want to be here. I have no right to stay here, for I am subject to the space of God. Jesus, Devarius, what is it? I beg you, please, leave my destiny here. Devarius, what can I tell you? I can't leave Zaria here with you, but I promise you will meet her in Cyprus. You will not even suspect you knew each other. But I don't want it like that. Zaria, ask the teacher. No, Devarius, it will be so, as Jesus said. Oh, Zaria, I love you. I love you too. And we have a whole life ahead of us. While Jesus is saying goodbye to the disciples, Devarius, let's go aside and talk. Well, I don't mind. Let us. Devarius, what is it, Cornelius? Look, for the moon will appear. It'll disappear in the sky very soon. The moon. Oh, Solomon, you also want to put me down here too. Oh no, I'm worried about you and Zaria. Then thank you, my brother. Devarius, give me your hand and close your eyes. Now you will see all the life in which we will have together. Oh, it's a miracle, Zaria. I would like it to be just as this, exactly so. This is what it will be, for Jesus is not joking. How do I find you? Very simply. Cyprus is a small island, and I'll be one of those who you knew and loved there. But Jesus said that. It's good. When the time comes for us to return, we'll know all about ourselves, and we'll be delighted with the life that we live together. Zaria, I have no words to express my delight. Jesus, look. This is Joseph, our earthly father. Yes, Mom, go and hug him. Mary, how delighted I am to see you again. Paul, David, look, it's your mother. Mom, Mommy, Dana, you're before me again. Yes, son, it's me. I was allowed to visit you. Please come to me. David hugged his mother. Mommy, is the scar on your neck still there? David, does it matter? The main thing is that I can see and embrace you again. Barnabas stood nearby and cried. What's going on, he thought. They all returned to earth? But from where? Where is this place that they live? David stood hugging his mom. Yes, this is delightful to meet a dear and beloved person after their death, thought Cornelius. Countless people surrounded Jesus. Many hands were stretching towards him. They all tried to touch the hem of his garment. They were trying very hard to touch anywhere on the garment. There was an incredible noise. Earth has never experienced anything like this in any times. For there today was the Ascension Day. Everyone had tears in their eyes. People cried, seeing their beloved God, patron, who lived on earth. There were all kinds of cries heard and lamentations, pleas and pleads for mercy. Jesus stood with his hands raised to heaven. He prayed eternity, so it helped the asking, and not only them. Peter, what, Paul? Look at our teacher. I don't recognize him, and our mother too. Peter, tell me, why do they glow? Paul, they I don't know what to say. As the teacher taught, as he taught us, they're gaining. No, not gaining, but they become true gods before all of our eyes, before all of us. Jesus came down from the top and squeezed into the never-ending human stream. My eternal kin, look what's going on here. Only you will witness what I saw. Many will not believe, but You are all explicit witnesses to my ascension into the great space. Remember for all your life that I lived and was here on earth. I spoke with you. I helped you. I begged you, do not forget me, for I was only born for the memory. My power is in my memory. With this power, I will pass through many centuries. With every age, I will come into your soul through the thorns of justice and hope for a better life. It is breathtaking here, and not every soul is able to describe something that is supernatural. Even if it does, then not to the end. Something incredible was going around Jesus. He watched for a long time. What he thought is known only to the forces of God and himself. Nobody can describe this look, seeing all created things. Only God, the Overmind, can describe, analyzing their works and acts. He was close to people. He looked in their eyes and cried along with them. It was not a pity. Tears were pouring from the joy in that people believed and had come to see off the bright, the holy. Mom, I'm sorry for everything. Emma, for what? It is not me, but you are the messenger of our Father. But you're my mother, and mother of all that remains here. Emma, Mom, just keep silent. But you are ascending now, not forever. Of course, it will happen soon, and I will be waiting for you there. Peter, John, please, soothe everyone. Mentor, but we are hopeless. We're hopeless, Mentor. Look what's happening to the people. It is the first time they see the phenomenon. Even for us who saw it before, it is fearful. Oh God, act on them with your tameable power. Let them see clearly. Mentor, it will happen only after you ascend. Okay, Peter, let people watch. After, they will tell the truth to their descendants. Mentor, look. Here, 2 women are approaching you with tears in their eyes. Well, let them come. What do you need from me? Jesus, we're sinners. Please do what's possible, for we want to enter your kingdom spiritually pure. Stand on your knees, swear and ask for forgiveness before all people here. Everything will come off of you and you will feel it. But if you commit a sin at least one more time, then it will all come back to you and you will be punished with leprosy. Your children will also suffer. Lord, we swear before you and all the people that we will be on the righteous path. Let our soul purify for all ages. Well, you're saying it convincingly, so stick to that for all the rest of your lives. Zaria, I'm listening to you, Devarius. Tell me. No, it's too early to talk about it yet. We will spend our life together, and it will be a happy life. You know, sometimes I do not believe. Zaria smiled. Look at Jesus. He is not real, like me and all the rest. Devarius, do you remember? Because you often confuse her with me. Devarius blushed again. Cornelius, I repeat, she is the only woman with whom I share our happiness and our future life. Well, then I'm happy for you. If you decide, then I will certainly be at your wedding. Although I start thinking myself where the reality is. Devarius, can you better tell me where I can find Artemius? You must know where he is. Okay, I'll go search for him behind those trees. Devarius, are you happy that all this is happening to you? Of course, Arya, though I still can't understand it to the end. When we have children, then probably you will understand everything and will treat it differently. I think that too. I think that. So it will be. Joseph, how pleased I am to see you again. Mary, I'm pleased too. Do not get upset. Everything will be all right. We have very little time. The blue haze enveloped all and sundry. The ball hissed. People were afraid to approach it, but Jesus told them, do not be afraid. You can't come closer to bring the afflicted, and they would be healed. People began to approach with caution and bring the helpless. A miracle was happening in front of them. Everyone cried and prayed to Jesus. Do not leave us, Lord. You are our only. He stood silent in his greatness. Only tears were streaming down his cheeks. People, how beautiful you are in your life, and how terrifying in your anger and rage. But I love you, for I will correct you all and will put you on a decent path of new thinking. I was a human. I saw laughter and tears, beatings and tortures. Physically, I wasn't paying attention, yet I cried inside. Although sometimes God's creation in me was silent and suffered, the good thing is that I am not sick. Yes, another man's pain is not evil because it does not bother your own body but tortures the others. There were such moments that I was lost without even knowing what to say to people. Although something inside me boiled and wanted to break out, to appear and prove there is natural and inner, which breathes something extraordinary. There's something extraordinary. Three more men came out of the ball. Lord, these are archangels Gabriel, Michael, and Moses. People, we bow low to all of you, not only us, but the entire great space. Remember this day and this hour, for such can never be forgotten. People fell on the ground and no one dared to raise their head. Not out of fear, but for the sake of reverence and respect before the messengers of the great space. Gabriel and Michael watched and thought, men, creations of God, raise your heads and behold what you see before you. Moses went out to the people. How glad I am to be among you again in the promised land. Many times I dreamed about this very moment, and that was done with the help of God. Dear, let me hug each of you. People began to stand up slowly, and Moses hugged each one of them. Mom, come with me. Jesus, I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. Mom, but it's not the first time that you have to do it. Well, Jesus, let's go. They entered the ball. Sit down here, please. Mary sat down. Mom, dear, I cry and I will cry, for I love you like mother. It hurts me to leave you here with tears in your eyes. Jesus, I have already reconciled. Don't think about me. Once you say that everything will be well, then it will be. Mom, I'd like to. Jesus, say nothing more because we've endured so much more. And more to endure. The rest will remain in my soul. I think that my soul will always come to my rescue and help me in difficult times. Yes, Mom, you're right. Mary, I told you that everything would be fine. Jesus, look, it's Grandmother Rachel. Yes, Mary, it's me. Son, let Joseph go down here. We'll sit in the family circle and have a little talk. Right now, Mom, he'll be here. Joseph entered. Joseph, sit down with us, please. A voice from the outside said, Jesus, Mary, you have very little time. Hurry up. They started a family conversation. Thank God, Almighty and real. He helped me to get here on time, thought Hosea, and dropped out of breath. Oh, again, I must say, thank God, Almighty and real. He helped me to get here on time. Cornelius. What, Barnabas? Look over there, it's Hosea. Yes, let's help him. Cornelius, I'm thirsty. Here you are. Drink some spring water. Tell me, is Jesus still here? Hosea, don't worry, he's still here. Cornelius, and why do members of the Sidrian lie like they're dead, together with their warriors? Hosea, it's not my whim, probably the rest by the will of God, for they should not have come here. Even though it is their right and they got apparently what they wanted. Something else is expecting them ahead. Well, thank God. Let them experience on their own skins the pain of Jesus and understand what wrong the spiritual atheist did. Hosea, don't think about that. The other will be engaged in this case. Barnabas. Paul, what? Close your mouth. Why? You look funny. Paul, but it is the first time I see the fiery chariot. Tell me, is this the holy hour, the holy house of our teacher? No, it's his heavenly horse, which soon will take him to the kingdom of heaven. Can I enter the chariot? Aren't you afraid? To be honest, I am afraid. Still, I want to have a peek, just a little peek at what's going on inside. Oh, Barnabas, inside there is really a miracle. There are such mirrors that show you not only your reflection, but also something else. In the mirrors, you can see other people who live differently than we do. Paul, I'm dying to look at all of this. Well, Jesus comes and we will ask him to show us the fiery chariot from the inside, and you will see it as I saw it. Mother Mary, Father Joseph, Grandmother Rachel, we can say that we have lived the brightest days of our life on earth. They were shining in our souls. While our bodies were tormented, Mommy, you're my sufferer, like our father Joseph. Jesus got down on his knees. Forgive me, my dear. I apologize to you as your child, and I think that You will understand me perfectly. No wonder I went to have some time together with you, so that people could see, so that people could not see everything and did not think that I am weak as the truth. But I bow before my feelings and your faith in me. Jesus. Grandma Rachel, I'm listening to you. You are our Heavenly Son. Don't think about us. Think about those people who live with us in other dimensions. We will be the forces of God for them. I think they will understand us, although some of them spat in our direction during our life. Grandma Rachel, we are one family, visible and invisible. We are one, and I'm not afraid to open before people at any moment. Well, let your Father God help you. Thank you. I understand it, but others may not understand all the holy. Jesus, don't think about it, for the fruit you left on earth, it is deeply, deeply rooted. It is your disciples and those who communicated with you. Again, there was a voice saying, Jesus, Jesus, get yourself ready. Yes, my Heavenly Father, I am ready. I only ask you, Jesus, come out and address the people like the man who knew them. Talk to them a little, but choose very meaningful words for everything that you say. You'll say to your earthly children, Father, I'll do it. I will not be verbose. For during my acts, I said very much. I taught them a lot. Even those who did not believe in the fact that they lived on this earth. You know, son, people are often misguided and harmful to themselves by this misconception. You realized and understood what is not available for some people. Of course, you had your own peculiarities. You were the Son of God, of the universe, and this helped you. I'm glad you have spread your spiritual breath on earth. Father, I hear and read the thoughts of my brethren. They want to visit. I understand everything. Let them enter the abode and see everything inside, because the desire must be satisfied. It must always be satisfied. We can come out to people. Yes, Jesus, say goodbye, but only in the physical sense, for your spirituality will remain on earth forever. Mom, let's go to the people. Look, Paul, Jesus is coming. My brother, Paul, I know you want to ask me. I know exactly what you want to ask me. Go ahead, go to the abode of God. Not steam, it's the divine power boiling. Paul, I can't understand. Give me your hand and follow me. They enter. Peace to your home. Peace to you, my children. Paul, seat Barnabas comfortably. Yes, I'm already sitting. Look here. What do you see? Oh my God, this sight, I will remember it for my lifetime. Keep in mind, Barnabas, there ahead is where people live. More precisely, this is your future life, the life of all people. Wow, very interesting. Barnabas, I understand you. Remember, and from what you see, make a conclusion, who and for what exists on earth. Almighty, I will do so. Devarius, what Cornelius? You know, I couldn't find Artemis. God is with him. He's not a child. He'll find his way. Zaria, excuse me, do you know who you want to tie your fate with? Cornelius, if I didn't know, well, I thought about it. This is a wonderful man, and his main quality is honesty. If he didn't have it, he would not be that person. Thank you, Cornelius. Zaria, for what? For your pure revelation, because you hide nothing, although you like to joke on yourself. Zaria, Devarius, and I are cheerful, and we see life in our jokes. Of course, not only ours, but also of people around. Cornelius, you know, Devarius blushed. Save my betrothed for me. Devarius had brightened. Of course I will. He is like a child for me. Devarius, I understand you. You feel ashamed, but there's no need to feel embarrassed, for no one will do us part. Even death would not be an obstacle for us. It will bring us into one body. Zaria smiled and looked at them. Well, my dear, the time has come for me to go to the place where I should be. Zaria, what about Cyprus? Devarius, it's very simple. You'll meet me there. How it happens, you'll know after. Devarius, I'm very jealous for you are elected. Of course not by me. Heavenly forces chose you. Through them, you see your betrothed, Zaria. Cornelius, you should have been born not the centurion, but vagrant artist. If I were born as such, then I would still love you as a brother. But the will of God cannot be changed. I think, Devarius, that you agree with me. I understand you, and I will not disturb you. Say your goodbye. To you, Zaria, I say, see you. Dear readers, we will pause and we will stop there. We will resume play yet another day, another time, in the book entitled The Sacraments of Eternity. Until next time, dear readers, stay well. Stay well. Take care of yourselves and one another as best you can. And this too shall pass. Thank you.